run that we picked up. One's really, I tell you, this UCLA's. I'll get over here. Look at. We just put it in our little way. Out of our shotgun, we do it underneath too. This we'll do with them underneath the center a lot. But that's. I read an article by Borges when he was at UCLA called it stick route, and that's really kind of what that is. Okay, that's our second one. But this other one, Willie Reyna drew something like this up on a napkin at Chili's in West Covina a bunch of years ago. I go, you know, son, high school, this could be gold. You know, and then we just played and played and played with it, and it's been really, really good for us. We've had to do some adjusting. I'm just going to give the basic part that we've had to. We just do a few other. I'll talk about them, and it's been real good. Last summer, year before, our team won our division's title, and we went up to Sacramento State, beat Grant. Pretty talented football team. We've been 3 times in 2 days in wars. And then last summer we went down to Edison High School in a tournament and played Los Alamitos, Mater Dei, Edison, and all close games. We beat them all. Actually, the Los Al game went that close. We kind of pulled away on that one. And we were seeing stuff like this we had to guard because we run stuff like this. We were okay at kind of defending it. We had a couple things we do that helped us, but we just think it's still hard. It's hard. It's good stuff to, I think, run. It's been gold for us. You know, we run a fly, single back fly. We'll run a gun with 2 backs and run counter and play action pass, and then we'll motion at a gun and run sweep and counter and play action pass. And so we're trying to do other stuff. In our passing game, we want to bring kind of back to life our 20 series. We call it our short passing game. Most everybody does. You know, the hitch, the seam, or the hitch, double hitches. Slant out, all that stuff. We really, really like that stuff. And we love that against cover 3. We try to tell our kids it's like shooting fish in a barrel against cover 3, and we'll in practice expect ourselves to complete 9 out of 10, 8 out of 10 in our scrimmages. And most of the time we know we're a good team, we do. There's times we go 10 for 10. But our choice route, when we see this and we want to run our short 20 game, good teams reading releases and stuff can take care of, you know, even the double hitch, get a guy on him, we go 4 verticals. Well, he goes vertical, they all go vertical. It's like, okay, there's ways. We said, there's nothing perfect, there's no magic, but is there a way we can kind of like really give us a shot? And like I said, Willie Reyna on a napkin was kind of growing up what they did at Laverne College. And they got it from somebody, and it probably gets changed a little bit along the way. This is just what we're doing. It's been really, really good for us. We'll look at against a cover 2, or we call it even coverage. It could be quarters, could be all sorts of things. What we want to do is we tell our receivers that they've got to check how many safeties there are. Our quarterback has a progression right here. First thing he does when he gets to the line of scrimmage, he checks the safeties. All right, this is our way. I know people check corners first. We check safeties, point of attack, you know, where we think we're going to throw, and we do that by a scan. We start left, right, back to the middle. We want our quarterback to do it that way every time. And so in that scan, he's looked at what he wants to look at. If he's not sure if he's got things right, scan again. Left, right, back to the middle. All right? Don't go left, right, back left. Look at left again. Okay. Wherever. We want to just try to keep it consistent because good guys are going to try to get a clue. We look at the point of attack, decide then, do we want to audible? Are there any adjustments? There are things in this route that we expect everybody to learn and know. There's one time it cost us. We made a key mistake, and that was in our CF championship game. And we threw a pick, then went the other way for one of the touchdowns against us. So I'm not saying you can't, but there was one time in about 7 years of running it that hurt us. And it was really back over here. This guy cheated in, and when we see this guy's cheating in at all, we're expecting blitz, and this is our adjustment there and over the top. And our slot didn't run the out. Our quarterback thought he was. He just ran vertical, okay? And our quarterback fires it there, and it just hits the cornerback. Just, you know, it's not like he's covered. Just like threw it right to him. He goes, oh yeah, boom, he's gone. Okay, stupid. We should have had a guy there. The corner should have had to cover the fade, and we should have just got it. Got a nice couple yards. Earlier in the game, we hit it twice when they're blitzing. Picked up about 8, 9 yards. So we haven't been perfect with it, but it's worth the risk. Generally, what we do is we say, okay, we're going to we call this 55 wrong. That means we're blocking block the opposite of the call, that backer, and this guy's going to get hot. Okay? He blitzes, who's covering him? He's covering him, who's covering him? That type of thing. So we know we're going there. And so he's not coming. But if he is coming, we know that's where we're going when those guys are going to be open. We have a whole different package. We like to run against cover 3, but we really love this against even coverages. So let's go back over here. What we do is we first say, we're going to teach you backside. We look at the triangle. How are they playing? Is the safety real high? Kind of true cover 2? Well, okay, we know our business. It's probably not going to be a blitz back here because we're going to run this quick little route. He's going to hit him. Corner can't play them both. And so what we do is, this is our standard. If we definitely feel there's no trouble, we run both verticals. Okay? They'll let him know. We got a little signal. Okay, we're just going vertical because what we want to do is tie all 3 of these guys up. If we're not sure, he runs a quick out. He runs the fade. All right. If that guy's blitzing, then the corner's got to jump him. He's got to get way the heck over there. If they are blitzing, usually safety's not that deep. It's pretty hard to get that fade then. The safety's high over the top. He can get to the fade. He can squat on that. But then if they're in the zone, we're not going to throw over there. You know, that type of thing. As the guy takes off, our wide receiver, if he sees there's no blitz, he'll run a skinny. He'll break it into a post. We want to occupy that safety. That's just kind of the backside stuff. Main idea to know is that if we think at all that there's going to be a blitz, we run a quick out and a fade. That guy blitzes, we're going to dump the quick out, the quarter jumps it, we're going to throw it over the top. If we're convinced there's no blitz backside, we got 2 guys going vertical, occupy them all. And then we get to run a route. This is the heart of the route. In practice, we set up a drill. We have lines of receivers, here, backs. Our quarterback usually he's under the center, then doing 5 steps. And then we set up a defense with a middle backer, outside backer, strong safety, whatever we call them, safety, corner, and that's the package. And this is how it works. 2 routes when we first teach it, and the basic route are automatic every time. You're running a fade as fast as you can. Get your happy ass up the field. All right, 4 yards from the sideline. All right, give us a little bit of room. Put it over the outside shoulder if we need to. You're going. We want you blowing the top off the coverage. Back, you're getting to the flats as fast as you can, as wide as you can. Sacrifice depth for width. You want to get out here right now. In the process, all right, here's our key guy. We're going to key these guys' drops. So mainly this guy. He tells us almost every time. If it is zone, what we're going to generally see happen is he's going this way. We're going to see that drop, and then we're not exactly sure what's going to happen here, but we now know it's zone. Right? At 99% of the time, it's zone. He's dropping. If it's man, we're going to see this. He's chasing this guy. Now, it's possible that he's going to pick this guy up. Okay? It's possible, but I don't know who's going to card him. Well, maybe him. We know that. But we just know when it's zone, we know where the route's going to go. All right? Let's just say we see zone. What is going to happen is, ultimately, is we take off and we see that inside backer. This is how we drill it. It's all in a little drill. He's dropping with any type of depth. Slot receiver knows I've got the hole. He's going to get right there, right now, right in that hole. Make that guy go make a play. You've got a little room. Get in that hole. We're going to hit him in the hole. Hit him in the hole. If we see the corner there, we're going over the top. He's not going to be there. But there's times when he is. He'll sit there and we tell him if the corner's jerking around, throw the fade. Because he can't cover the fade playing around. We all know that. But as a DB coach, it's called save the coach's job drill. We got to work. You got to turn and go. You got to run. This guy's hauling butt. If he's at all playing games, we're throwing it. Usually we hit passingly. We hit touchdowns all the time. In real game, he's not usually screwing around. He turns and goes. You know, I've got that guy's going vertical. I've got to play him. I've got to play him. Now it's possible, okay, that he's not, and we're going to go over the top. But if he squats, who's over the top? Safety. And after a while, you got to start seeing this. We're going to generally break to the hole, and that's going to be there and hit it. He'll come out here. If he comes out high, we just dump the ball right now, give it to a great athlete in space. Let him run. I call it a cheap sweep. We'll take it in the game anytime. We don't think it's a bad deal at all. We get guys in open space with great athlete. The ball, we hardly ever get less than 5 yards. Usually it's about 8 yards, 6, 7 yards. because he catches it about 3 or 4, gets up the field, they collapse on him to make a tackle. It's a good deal. We've never thrown an interception.
It's one of Coach Ryan's favorite plays.
We don't throw an interception. And it's why we want to run this. We get a shot. We want to see them, get them out there like that. But now, so what are they going to do to stop it? Generally, what we see happening is the corner's going, whatever covered quarter scheme they have, he's going. Okay, outside backer's working out here, and he either works with depth or he gets wide, one of the two. If he gets depth, we dump it. If he plays shallow, low, we're going to go over the top, and then this is the guy. He's got to come and make that play, and that's a hard play to make. If he is cheating up in here, he's really getting it, now this is where he gets choice. The safety's an aggressive safety, we're going to corner post him. We're going to break to the corner, back to the post, make him, as he gets coming, the ball snapped, he sees us going, he's driving, I got this guy, how hard is he going to come? If they start coming hard, we're going to make him center field turn. That's a hard play, and we haven't seen too many guys who did that very, very well. He's back there at safety. Guy's coming out there. He's safe. He's back there. The guy's going. He starts driving. Now the guy breaks. He's got a center field turn. Our guy is already going. All right. He's going vertical. He's breaking out. He's going to plant his right foot, break back. This guy's got to change directions. We haven't had a coverage yet. That guy's real aggressive. He's real aggressive. We haven't had the guy cover him yet. So that's our adjustment. That's our choice against zone. Make the safety play the hole. When he plays real aggressive in the hole, we corner post him. He makes a center field turn. We joke with our guys, nice raw paper boy, and it's an easy toss. If we don't get it, it's not an interception. We're getting a complete pass. Great little pattern. Usually what happens is we hit it in the hole out here. This guy's sitting on top. He's driving, but it's just not there. The guy's breaking away. He's playing inside. He's playing off deep. Deep enough, we come up, and it'll look most of the time along these lines. As we take off, we're out in there. There's that hole out there, and it gets out there, and we break that away. It's a zone. We're not making the sharp cut. We're taking off. We see zone. Get to that hole. Get to that hole right now. 3-level flood. That's all it is. We see zone. Well, he'll start breaking at about 6 yards, and he's working to get to 16 yards. That's what he wants to do. He just, boom, breaking on that hole. Because who's the guy covering the flat? It's this guy. It's not like when you break out there in that middle hole and this guy's down there, well, he can play in both. This guy's got to come from a distance to play out there. So if he's getting it all deep, we're going to dump the ball here and just take it. It doesn't get us great yards. I mean, I'm a friend as a deep coordinator. We're going to be playing next year. I know what's going to happen. He's going to make us dump it to the back, dump it to the back, dump it to the back. His philosophy is, you're not going to do that all the way down the field. And I tell you what, there's times when I don't. I'm an idiot. But I should. Go. We're not going to run that play every down, but hey, every time I run, just dump it to him. Okay, just dump it to him. We have to be patient. This is one thing choice for ourselves. Be patient. This is what we call a cheap sweep. You run a toss. Get the guy a ball out there, get you 5 yards, take it every time. We usually get 6, 7, 8 yards with this guy. And sometimes he breaks because he's a good athlete in space. If we really feel we want to give him a chance, we've got a real shifty guy, we'll sometimes run what we just call swing, 55-round swing. He'll swing out here, that guy drops down the ball so we can see him. But most of the time, it's worked best for us to run the arrow. Get him in the hole. 3-level out, flood, nice little spot. Hit it all the time. Safety gets aggressive, okay, drives up, breaks, all right, 6 to 8 yards, drives up, breaks out there. This guy goes hard. As soon as we get him hard, as soon as we get him hard, we break, snap it back, and he's going to center field turn, and we usually got about a 4 or 5 yard cushion on him that we're by him. And then they start sitting back soft and keep hitting that hole, and it gets frustrating. And so then this guy starts getting back in that hole, and we have to dump it, and we have to be patient. That's the biggest problem in the game. We're not patient. We keep taking the back. Take the dump, take the dump. We've thrown one interception in this route the whole time we've run it, and that's because we screwed it up like I told you backside here. Now, if it's man coverage, what will happen is, potentially a couple of 90% of the time, what we see happen in man coverage, and this is our read, is we take off and drive up the field, we're flat there. If it's man, he's the guy who's got him. Sometimes we see something like this. he's going to pick him up. He's going to drive out here. They think this guy's going to come in. He's going to break him in. He's going to try to play him over the top out. Okay. And what happens is that takes it, but we just know, hey, this guy is now dropping like zone. So to me, it looks like zone on this guy. I break out. Safety's aggressive. Turns into corner post. Same read to him. Even though they kind of try to play a different type of man on us. They play straight man. What we're going to see is this guy's got him, and instead of that drop that's deep, the drop either flat or shallow, he's running there. And it becomes pretty easy to read. And we're doing a drill where all we do for the whole time as we rotate guys in is run the zone. Drop in the zone, hit the hole, hit the hole, hit the hole. Run them, run them, run them, okay? Now, safety get aggressive. You play the hole, play the hole. He starts playing the hole. Guys learn how to corner post. Everyone runs post corners. They learn how to run corner posts. It's like a bent out, boom. And then just get him going. He's going, so they see that, just plant foot, just break, just go. Sometimes guys plant a wrong foot, round it. All it is once his energy's going hard that way, center field turns are difficult. Do that over and over again. And we say, okay, next part of the drill, we're running all man. We're running all man. What we'll do is, we'll make it real easy. We'll say, usually you're going to get a pre-snap read, point of attack. He's going to get out here and stare at his man. He's staring at the quarterback, probably zone. Staring at the man, probably man. Most of the time it is with high school kids. Corner will move inside or get up in your face, bump, that type of thing. Now this is where it gets really sweet. In man, he's going to be gone. He is going to be gone. He's going to be chasing his man. He's going to be chasing his man. This is, we put our quickest receiver right here. That's the guy. Slot guy. That's our best receiver, quickest receiver. We usually had a lot of pretty good receivers. But that's where we put our best guy. Who's their best cover guys? Corners. That is not the best cover guy. Now what happens is, you're going to get this picture. The middle backer is chasing the back of the flat. He's going to be somewhere out here, and that's a tough one. He's somewhere right here over him. And all we do is we get his hips turned. This guy may be helping over the top. But our goal is we love his hips turned out, break in, and now just run away from him. Man to man, he's gone. This huge opening in the middle. Huge. The year before, we lost one game. And at the end of the game, we're coming back. We're having trouble. They're getting our face, jamming us and everything. And they're up. And so they got soft in their coverage. Kind of preventing, got back, played soft. We throw a pick at the end of the game. Actually, we didn't throw it incomplete. But our quarterback panicked. He went for the fade. We didn't need to. All we needed was 8 yards. Game 17-14. We need 8 yards for first down. He's breaking over the middle. He's about 12 yards. He's our best kid. He's going to Boise State. He catches the ball. He might break it and score. And we just, it's late in the game, last minute, taking a chance. No, be patient. Here he was, right over the middle. They played man. The two guys deep, getting real soft. The huge middle is wide open. Boom, hit him, let him run. We didn't. That was a bad decision. But he was wide open. Near the game, it's a great route. People get soft, start. It's wide open. That's our basic move. We're looking man, fake out, break in. Zone, get to the hole. Zone, safety become the aggressor. I'm going to play that hole. Make him do a center field turn. He's going to have to play a close corner post. We have a different tag because we use it in summer leagues a lot early on. That was just something we picked up, and we ran it. We just put it in the middle of the game, and that team we played became the tag. That's the option off of that. And but that's our basic idea right there. That's what we're going to do with that option route, and it's going to work over and over again. Now, there's times when we'll make a mistake. A guy will start to break in, realize, oh my God, it's zone. We tell him, just settle. Just roll back and settle. Get back on that hole. Where are you supposed to be in the hole? Boom, it comes in, breaks out, wanders back out of the hole. The hole's still there. It is still there. Safety gets aggressive. We're over the top. We're over the top. To the corner post. We have another deal. The safety's getting real aggressive here, and he's really good. This guy's, you try to run that corner post, he jacks you up. They're not calling PI, and he's playing that. He's aggressive. Okay. Well, what we'll do is we'll run X post. We'll run 55 round X post. He'll run the post. The wide guy, and this guy's job is to tie him up. So we got a post on the corner. We'll take that too. That's not a bad deal. That's a harder one. But I mean, usually the safeties, we haven't had a problem. We run the corner post. And we hit it. It's been really good for us. Against the cover 3.
Coach, was there any communication with the receivers at all before the snap of the ball, or
Before,
all on the same page?
we have to practice this a lot. Okay, things we do communicate is when we think we can see blitz backside. If we don't think we've got it seen, we have a signal, and this guy doesn't think the quarterback saw it because he didn't signal back, he's just going to tell you, hot. Hey, I'm telling you right now, you're not paying attention. They're blitzing over here, dude. I'm running a quick out, make the safety play me. Safety's not, the corner wants to play me, and the safety's going to have to play that guy. Okay, make him get there. If the corner's real soft, I mean, usually that doesn't happen. The safety's playing this guy. He's cheating up. He's cheating in. Or he just comes from there and he flies up there, but if they're blitzing him, he doesn't play him. That doesn't happen. He plays him, and so we turn out there, and it's a freebie. I mean, it's not, killers, but yeah, I don't mind it. We'll take it. Just boom, dink, little 2-3 yard out, and let him run because that guy's coming. He's a halves, he's a quarters, he's something. He's back there 8 to 10 yards. And now this guy catches running. You're not going to throw an interception if they're doing it right back here. All right, this guy's running. Not going to throw an interception, and then we're going to get positive yards. We're going to get 7-8 yards.
On the play side, it's just the slot that's making.
He's making it in this one. Now we could call it where we call F choice, where we get this 55 Ron F choice, where he has it. He's going to automatically break out. He's automatically going to go to the hole. And then he's got a one-on-one with this guy. And he's going to decide where he wants to go. He can fake out, throw back in. That's kind of the most common one. But for high school, we found that, hey, this has been easier. We have our other one I'll get to over there that gives our back the most option. Now, what's another thing that people have done? This guy's keys him. So if you think about it, if I'm the slot guy, I do a pre-snap read. How's the guy lined up on me? His eyes on me? Does it look like it's man? Does it look like the corner's playing man? All right? I'm doing it. It may or may not be. They may be jerking around. We do, we'll do stuff where we look like man and get back out of it, okay, and try to, mix it up, not let them get comfortable, because we play 7-on-7 all the time, so our guys do it to each other. They want to get them to play man-to-man. They all lock up in there, play like it's bump and everything, and they know, hey, 9 out of 10 times he's going to fake out, break in, because he's going to chase and snap the football. They're screaming banjo. He jumps out there. He sits in there, that type of thing. And then our guy, what he does is he comes down. He starts to break in. You see that guy's floating there. He plants. It goes right back out to the hole. Now we're high-low on this guy. Now they're getting, hey, wow, they're on the same pace. These guys are pretty good. And what happens is, where's the blitz coming? And when they got these guys sitting back here, that's why we check safeties first. If they're going to bring this guy, we got 5 and 5. Now they can't cover these guys. They can't have 2 safeties playing any type of zone and play all these guys man-to-man and bring anybody else. They can't. Don't panic. All right? They're usually going to tell you. And if they don't tell you, the guy's got to come from a distance. So we've got some time to see it. We have time to see it. Sometimes, that's the best thing to do, because then our guys don't think about it, and they go right away thinking something else, and all of a sudden, here he comes screaming. Here he comes screaming, because he lined up out there, he's screaming. And we're waiting, because we're thinking, they're man, he's going to break over the middle, and I'm going to let him get over there. It's going to be so we don't get hit. But if they show it, it's easier, if we have any indicators. But the problem is if we're doing our job, we don't wait. We don't wait. We get rid of it quick. We see it back here, we don't wait. But there's not too much. We haven't had too many problems at it. Most of the stuff, they show it. Now, to get to that, what do we do? If we believe and we'd work this, and no one ever did it, And then 2 years ago, opening game, we come out, teams playing us in cover 0. These guys, man-to-man. These guys are sitting right in here. This is their defense. And they're saying, guess what? 7, 5, 6, 7, 6 max. Hey, we just got to cover you a little bit. We're coming after you. It's a smart idea. dice called. That's the adjustment. That's why you take a lot of practice. Quick outs. That's where the corners are. Now, what ends up happening is like two tight end offense or one tight end back. We've got everybody in there. We're blocking everybody. And by doing the motion, usually what happens, he's got a man-to-man. We trade one for him. We got these guys blocked, that guy's blocked. And that takes a little bit because a lot of times they run a line some with it. And a lot of times someone eventually comes free pretty quick. But the deal is you're one-on-one. You've uncovered the end zone. And what this dice, our job is here is right away. We don't wait. In fact, when we did it, we didn't do that good a job. We wait a little bit. We want to go right now, break. As soon as his hips turn, break. All right? Next time, come right on down, right, break. As soon as his hips turns, break. These guys are short. We want to go deep. There's no interception. Incomplete pass, or we hit it. Okay, we've hit touchdowns on it. Other times, we've hit it, and they can run us down. It's 20 yards. And we come back, run another, do it again. Run an option maybe because the blitz, come back, run it again. We don't see it too much. Because if he does catch it, he's faster than that guy. That's a hard thing. No DB wants to be out in the field. We're going to go left, right, or deep all at the same time. It's the worst place to be. These guys just clear the courts. Guys are gone. All by yourself. Only guy over there is sitting. This guy's floating. These guys are all coming. This whole field's open. And that's what we do. Hey, we motion the guy in. We block. It's an audible. And now we're going to go quick corner post corner. It's really, we call it, turn his hips drop. We just turn his hips and go the other way. If he wants to play soft, then we just break and go and run away from him. He's going to try to stay back and melt or something. I just stay back. We'll run away from him. We got enough speed. There's a lot of field. And we just hit you out there. We don't miss that too much. What happens is they play soft, we catch it, and they run them down. We get big gains. We haven't had a 4 or 5 guy. We had one, I think.
Quarterback's got to sit and wait and see what he's going to do.
Yeah, but it's not as hard as you think. Because right away, general rule is, wherever the hips turn, he's going the other way. I get the ball, and I set. He went right. I know he's coming back left. As soon as the safety's hips turn, he breaks, and we throw the ball. And the thing is, they're not going to pick it. It's not that guy you can see that linebacker scraping. They're all coming. So what happens is you usually get the ball off without too much of a problem. You usually have a guy open. If you hit him, it's great. But what also happens is usually one guy gets his block, and then or sort of block, and our quarterback gets hit a lot afterwards. Guys, people like to take shots at him, gets hit, but we haven't had problems. What?
You always go out of shotgun?
No, but when we're seeing on blitz, we will. Otherwise, we just go to underneath and we go 5 steps. Because we do a lot of motion and fly offense at a single back. And so this complements that. We've been talking on that in other sessions. If we're seeing a lot of blitz, we'll go shotgun because we can see it easier. We can see it come from the backside.
Stuff like that, you'll go.
What's that?
Third and long, you go to shotgun?
Yeah, we'll go shotgun, third and long. We'll go shotgun, take one blitz, and we've got the hot routes. So that's how we handle the cover 0. Cover 1, all right, we don't see too much because we run a lot of fly. A lot of times, they don't want to bottle these guys up. If the quarterback's under the center and we're motioning, running sweep, they don't want to bottle these guys up. We get a block. We can almost double team this guy and have a running start, but usually what happens is we get a piece of that guy and he just can't get free. And we're getting around the corner. So that helps us some. We don't, we'll see a lot of it, not as much, but really what we'll do is run our 20 series, our short game. Out here you go hitch, run that guy in the seam. What's he going to do? Is it stay in here or hit the hitch? He starts jumping the hitch. He's that good a cornerback can run the hitch and go, then we're in trouble if they're that good. We're going to make them be as best they can be. But we'll run it against that. It's been gold for us. Zone, we get the 3 level out. Hit the hole. You do it over and over, you get pretty good at it. It's that little sweet spot. And the corners closing, we go over the top. Now, the other thing that we've seen happen is a big mistake, not too often, was that coaches tell their corners, okay, that if anyone threatens the flat, you have that this defense. So he's going over the top. He's going up. He's got the arrow right now, and we've had a few times where corners have squatted on us, and the safety is flown over the top. The safety's going flying right now. The corner's going to squat in there. That's not going to happen too much. But that is his read. Safety goes. Hello, thank you. We just this set. We can do them all. Well, motion, a lot of motion. The fly with a lot of motion. So I'm not going through all that. But we can line up a little like 6 to 4 rip. Line up in 6 sets, shift to 4, motion. Then we end up back in here. And so we're trying, like we line up in trips, motion over there. Line up a gun with an empty, motion the back, right there, and then run the route. Different things. Just create different ways to get here. At the snapper ball, be somewhere like that. We could even be in a star and run it from there. That's a star to us. Lots of your imagination. You just figure out, okay, we do this set, we can motion, and just get that the concept doesn't change. So concept is we call an even zone. We generally want to do a 3-level out, flood the out to the outside. Man to man, we want to turn the guy's hip to beat him, and where he's not. And so if the middle linebacker's chasing, and this guy's got him man to man, great quick receiver on a not so great one-on-one man-to-man guy, get his hip turned out, break. There's a huge opening in the middle because that guy's outplaying him man-to-man usually. That's what happens. A couple teams try to play zone backside. They see the back on this side, play man this side. In passing leagues, never seen him in a real game. And it's still been fine. What happens then, what I'm trying to do is, okay, if these guys both go vertical, these guys pick him up, and then he's screaming back over here to try to get that guy in the middle. But it's all kind of like summer league stuff. We have not seen that in a real game. We have seen also when the back goes here, this guy come here and the safety go deep middle. But what happens then, if we don't see blitz, we're both going vertical. They've left that backside seam. And we've hit that a couple of times, not last year, the year before.
What's your depth on that?
This one here, when he goes in and stuff, it can happen quick if you see, but generally about 6 yards, he's got to make his decision by 6 yards. That guy should tell you by then. You're taking off. Okay, you're not sure, you're zone. You're never wrong going out. Even if it's man, turn them in, go out. Never wrong. Maybe not as sweet as easy, but we try to make that decision between 6 and 8 yards so we can get the move up. And that is a deal. They've got 4 guys here, and this guy can always beat our guy, then we get in trouble. And that's just football. You've got to be a block. And we are line guys done pretty good. Yeah.
No 3-step drop on that.
No, 5. It's actually 5.
If you do it 5, you're making a 6-yard choice.
Well, no, he's starting to make his decision at 6 yards. Okay, in other words, at that point we say you have to decide, is this a zone coverage or man coverage by 6? Okay, and then his breaks will start happening between 8 and 10 yards, where he's going. If he's about 8 yards, he'll start bending out to the hole. Okay, or he'll fake out and break in. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Yeah, he's not. We'd be in trouble. Although, say like if we have a blitz, if this guy did blitz, okay, he blitzed. His job is he's going to the flat right now. We're all keying him. He blitzes. We plant, come right back. He replaces him. Okay, and there's a time where we tell our quarterback, you throw whenever you need to. You're going 1, 2, 3, 4. He's replacing if they don't have something. What'll sometimes happen is they'll try to put an end as the guy. They'll bring him and have him try to pick up the bat and him pick up him and bring him just to create a little. It's still a 4-man rush, but let's see if you can be smart and pick all that up. We try to tell our quarterback, if the end peels, you peel. So he takes off and runs, you start rolling. They don't have contain. Someone's going to have to replace contain. He's either going to have to come around. It's just something we do. You peel, he'll come around. A lot of times what happens is the offensive tackle will start to chase a little bit. Uh-oh. We don't mind if, that's why we say, he peels, you peel, because if you start to chase and this guy comes around, as long as he's inside you, you can seal him back inside because our quarterback's now rolled out here. Now he's in open space. Our idea is get the ball in a good athlete's hand in open space. He's out here, ends chasing him, he's chasing him. Who's got the quarterback? Nobody. Take off and run. I think the quarterback running is something that's just a great threat that, we all know how that is. It's just, if you don't have a guy who can run, then we're limited.
You start that play, quarterbacks come out from under 7. Where's his eye? What he's reading
First thing he wants to do is try to pre-snap read, how many safeties, to look like they're man or zone, okay? As he takes off, we're looking at the middle linebacker.
The middle linebacker is his first key.
Yes, first key. Is he going to chase this guy man to man? Okay? Is he going to drop in zone? Once he drops, that's his decision. Man or zone. So now he knows what this guy is going to be running. And then he goes to this guy. Read him as a man or zone. He's dropping in zone. Okay, I know he's probably going to be breaking out in the hole. He's going to be in the hole. If
He's going from middle linebacker to safety. He's not looking at his own receivers.
No, he'll go from middle linebacker to this area. He's going to look at his. We found out. I can see him, coach. I can see this. I can see them both. They're right there. We tell him you got a third of the okay, this is the area he goes. Get back. This is the area he goes, and we got to start telling him, there's nobody on your back. You got to start dumping the ball. If no one goes at all with him, then we want to dump it. In other words, if I look at my slot route area, this guy's dropping off there. The guy's in my slot route. If he's dropping off, dump. Drop, dump. Drop, dump. Drop, dump. Yeah, it could be third step. Third step. That's why it's better underneath the center sometimes.
Yeah.
When you're back there, you can't always do it. So I'm at third step. Okay, I'm opening up. Hey, it's zone. Okay, 1. I'm going 2, 3, and now I'm looking at my slot area, and I see that backer dropping in that slot area. And I know my back's open. Yeah. I know my back's open. Dump the ball, let him run. And maybe third, fourth step, fifth step, maybe he's on that fifth step. Dump it, let him run. Dump it, let him run.
What about cover 3?
Cover 3, we generally turns into 3 level lot. We get out here. That's well. It's like, hey, why not? And good teams will make us throw it right here. Don't let us throw it there. And I don't mind that. We got to be patient. We've got to be patient. If we do see man and he's chasing man to man, we'll break in there and we'll hit him right here in the hole because it's a cross route. We'll break it over the hole. We have a whole other short game I think is real good. Your slants, quick outs, and stuff like that are just so simple.
So would you read in cover 3 that you're just going to throw in the hole, assuming that the outside backer is going to stay on the flat, and then
Well, if the outside backer's getting depth, we're going to dump it in the flat. The corner squat, we're going to go to the top. That guy's never
so
going to
his
get there.
eyes are on the inside backer.
Yeah, that backer, the first back inside to his side. Is he going man to man? And I expect this guy to break in. Is he going zone? I'm going to see what's going on out here. Let's see what's going on here, and I'm going to dump it there. I like in cover 3, honestly. We get greedy. I like to hit these vertical seams and stuff. Yeah, I mean, why? You guys, we tell our kids, they play cover 3, it's shooting fish in a barrel.
That's right. You're not going to cover 3 against double very often.
Yeah. That's why we don't run this so much. Hey, we're going to go run verticals. We're going to run verticals, skinny posts up the sidelines, slants and out. We're not going to run choice. Why get complicated? Why have to think? Shooting fish in a barrel, they're idiots. I mean, we shouldn't say that, but that's what we tell our kids. We want them to feel confident. Don't run a cover 3 against us. No. Yeah, we never see cover 3 against good teams in the summer. Never. Now, this is what else we see over here. Okay, now they're going to get up here, and these safeties are going to get up here, and that's the guy getting gray safeties. And they're going to go up here, and you're reading. We're going to read releases. We call sky and cloud. How are they? They both coming vertical. We're all going vertical. You know, what's number 2 doing? We have a deal. If number 2 comes vertical, I play him. Number 2 doesn't come vertical. Okay, in cloud, I overplay 1. I got 1. If number 2 is sky, we play a little different combination out here. If 2 goes into flats, we call it sky fly. He will fly into flats. It's a little complicated corner. It's a little different. But what happens is safety says in our sky, if number 2 doesn't come vertical, I overplay 1 if I can. I'm a little tighter. I'm up Robin more. If he's not running a fade, if he's running a skinny post or a slant, I play him because my corner will be over the top. If he's not running a skinny post, he's running a fade, I can't play the fade from 8 yards. But my corner's going with him on that one. A corner, so I sit in here and rob. Because if this guy goes to flat, my backer won't be in as tight as sky. And so there's weaknesses in sky too, so we got to keep mixing them up. We can't place what we call sky and cloud, where we're reading releases in our cover 4. We call it cover 4. But this is good for some other stuff we do. What happens is we'll shift in motion or we'll line up here, but we want to have a tight slot. If this guy wants to play inside, and we like to do this more out of underneath the center, we like to run speed option back. We don't play inside. You got a tight slide, plays outside. All right? They don't put the end inside and him outside only. I mean, we don't see that. We're going speed option back there. Okay? But they'll jack him up and jam him up. And so if we got a guy who's a sissy, then our offense is in trouble. Okay? So we've got to have a kid who's, a lot of times we like the motion here, or motion across from over here to here. This guy, we want to find a way to motion or shift to keep this guy on the outside edge so I can get inside. Because then now we got this middle guy getting here and he can't be right. And they can do things, but we're trying to give him confidence. He's not going to be right. He drops, we snap the football, he's going right there. If he opens that way, because the back's there and opens that way, he goes once, he's a middle backer, and also the back goes that way, and I open this way, he's not going to stop my little slant inside. Now, granted, we got big gorillas here and everything, it's not as good, but it really looks when we try to get up in here. It's really right up in here. Just get inside here, and there's this little area. He opens up. He goes that way. There's that window in there. And when you get in there, throw between alignment and hit him. And quick 5, but we'll throw on 3. We'll go, right, okay, I got guys outside of my tight slot. Okay, I'm going to read this guy. Set height, boom. Linebacker opens that way. It may be right 3. I may be not even balanced. We work drills with quarterbacks. We run back and throw the ball. I'm not even balanced. So, yeah, he's open. I'll get between my guard and my center. So, boom. 6'3" quarterback. It's great. 5'9" quarterback's not as good. Shotgun's a little bit better, but timing's not quite as good. You know, the ball's got to get back here. I don't know where you guys put your guys in shotgun, but we put them at 4. Okay, we got this from Redlands. Eliminate our bad snaps. It's just the line of trajectory. Wait, guys can't, 4 yards. It's like, set height, boom, get our feet. Okay, so we don't have the bad snaps. And for our short passing game, we can get rid of it a little bit quicker. So it's kind of like, well, shotgun, you can't do the timing stuff. Well, let's move them up. Get the advance. I can still see. And if they're going to run blitz, we think they're running blitz here. Now, they could run blitz here. When we're out here, they got to show it a little bit hard. But when we're in here, they don't have to show as much as he can come. But we still do the same thing. Quick out, run the fade. Dump the quick out, make the safety, make the tackle. That's what we like to do. But if they play back in zone, he opens that way, we hit him. If he drops back in here, now we're saying, this guy's in trouble. He can't play. You can say, well, yeah, he can. Yeah, what we do is we just go, we just run to his outside hit. We just sit there and turn, make him play. Now, what's going to happen here? Is the corner going to go? Corner goes, we just hit this quick out. I'll take the short stuff. I don't have a problem with that. Hit the short stuff. Okay, corner's going to squat, safety's going over top. That's what this guy's watching. Okay? He's not watching him now. He's just going, this is 50, not 55 for our number. You can call it whatever you want. We're going right now at that guy, and we're watching the safety. Safety goes over the top, I go up the seam. The linebacker's got to chase me. Okay? Safety stays at home. I make him guard me. Corner can't play. These two guys are the high-low. Can't play both. Smart. They're going to make us throw it out here. It's 6 yards, speed out. Boom, we'll take it. Run. We'll take it. We like to sometimes cheat them out a little bit to make the safety. Hey, we can do it. You're going to line up out there and you're going to leave this part open? You got to stay inside number 2. You're not going to leave that open. And by having them offset, you put them back here, it's hard to get out there. Out there, these guys can get up in that seam. In passing, these guys put them here, they just go, come on.
So
we line up.
Coach, if the corner sees the threat outside, and he sits.
He sits.
Or he sinks and plays in between, the safety gets over the top.
So the corner sits back in here. Looks a little short stuff.
Well, let's say he squats.
Squats.
And the safety gets over the
Top. He goes up the seam. If the safety stays inside here, we high-low him. You say, okay. What we're trying to say is, get in our fade. Keep great man-to-man guys. And guess what? We got all those guys. Then I'm going to find a way to get my best guy and your worst guy. Okay? The other thing I'm going to try to do is I'm going to do that with option, too. Now we got to be underneath here a little bit. And I know guys have done it out of the shotgun a little bit. We haven't. I'm a little hesitant until I feel maybe we can do it well or something. But we're often underneath there, and okay, now you're going to have to, we run the fly, we run the fly sweep, the counter, fake the counter, run the option. If you're a man-to-man and guys going in motion, we get guys going across a lot. That's why I believe in having a couple families of plays like that. Don't have 2 families of plays that hurt the same thing. I want to be able to take care of cover 3. We're going to run our 20 series, shoot the fish in a barrel. Don't do that. You want to do that? Okay, it's a fun night. You're going to go out and play something else. Now in zone, we're going to try to make sure that we can get a guy where you're not by reading how you're playing your zone. Try to get in those seams. That's what everyone's doing, right? Playing man. Okay, we're going to cross you and try to get our best guy and your worst guy, mismatching them. And these routes have enabled us to do that pretty successfully, where we've been, it's helped a lot. And what happened was, we were having no problem with cover 3, and then our short passing game, when we were seeing really, these guys out here a little bit. They're right out here, and they're keying our in-man line of scrimmage, and they're deciding if it's run, they're ready, they're jamming everything up here, making it bounce out to them, stuff that we're trying to do too. And then all of a sudden, they got 2 guys out here to play the 2 short routes, whatever they may be, and they're making it a little tougher because in cover 3 it's so simple. And then it's a little bit tougher. And you can go 4 birds and go 1 all over the corner, but sometimes they're pretty good. So where's those stuff? We got to hit that seam out there, flood that, okay? Get them to try to then maybe play 2-man. Who's that guy? He's in. We'll break back to I tell you what, they play 2-man. This guy's on the other make this guy get up in here tight on the coverage. And then we want to turn his hips. We want to turn his hips and go over the top. But our biggest problem has been the fact that I haven't been patient. I have that back in the flat, and our quarterback, we haven't dumped it. You know, this guy drops zone. We go look here. He's dropping back, and we're still trying to force it in there someplace. You know, he's dropping back in that window, that running lane. That makes it hard. You put a little air on the ball. He gets back in, he can make a little air on the ball. He's going to have to set in there sometimes. And that buys time for that safety. That's what we're going to try to do. That safety's going to play that. Shoot, just dump the ball and let him run. And it's like, I'm an idiot at times. And then when we dump the ball and let him run, let the ball run, pretty soon this guy's not dropping so deep. He's sitting down in here, now the hole opens up. The hole opens up, and it's a lot easier to hit it. And the hole opens up, and the safety gets more aggressive, and then we turn his hips and beat him on a corner post. And he stays back home a little bit. But that's not that easy to cover that hole there. And it takes a little bit of a toss, too. You got to work it a lot. But I tell you what, that style of defense is a lot better than that. You know, you play cover 3 against a team out there, you don't yell at your kids. Yeah. Okay. And like underneath, we like our, we like to do, actually, if we draw this up to the right, we like to go to the left a lot. Okay. We like this. Now when you have your guy in the route all the time, they're really keen on it, but it's just real, our basic draw is simply we just fold it up. Let him be wrong, turn him out, and it's right there, and it's just, we tell our quarterback pass, draw. Our running back, same thing. Don't give me stupid looking fakes. How do you block? When we have you in, we're just running regular outs. Like against a true cover 2, we'll just run we'll just hide over the corner a lot. You guys are in here, we'll just out, 25 out, for 20 series, boom, over the top. If we're running our seams, okay, our 20 where we run the hitch and the seam, against cover 2, we don't run the hitch and the seam, we run the hitch and the bent corner. Bent corner, we're going to do that. So we'll do all that stuff, and he's going to stay in and block. We need him blocking some so we can set up draws. And so now we're going to just pass, draw. We like it behind. It's little, especially the high school guys. When it's right in front, they see a little bit better. But when it's and we got to work that. Pass, draw. And they'll full block, and they can roll. They can roll. That one, they got 5 in the box there. You guys are getting tight here, 25 on them. Guys start widening them up. That's a ways to come. Get that draw going. Okay? You want to run counter. Well, golly, you can't get that in guy. You can run it down. Well, that's where the fly series is so good. Okay, you get him going. Guess what? You don't have to block that guy. You get that running sweep going. Running sweep going. He's going to stay there while they're all going. He stays at home. He stays at home, and you run the counter back to that guy. And you have that. Now, you can play the counter, guys can play it, but that at least gives you a better shot. That's that kind of our stuff. Draw, fly sweep, counter, draw. We'll do single back. I mean, we are traditionally, our other set you see a lot of is just straight old, zone, stretch, counter, draw, and then we'll sprint out package and things like that. They asked me to talk on that choice route, so that's what we run it up mostly. And let me show you that route out of this set. This is a pretty good little deal. Now this is, I've seen a lot of people run this. Like UCLA runs this, and I first got it out of an article by them. But it's centered. It's breaking away from him. He's sitting. If he's all over this, we got him. High lows right now. Just going to go all the way across there. Safety is flying. He's very tired. We tell him he's going to be pretty tough, high to get over there. But if he's flying and they want to do that, that's the other reason. You have to feel. Then you're going to have to be the man-to-man. You're going to have to run with him. It's not going to be an interception. It may be incomplete. Maybe a touchdown. That doesn't usually. Safety doesn't usually go. What happens usually is the corner goes, he goes, we get the back out here and he's running, and then they all collapse. They go make a play. We get good yards. We have good yards, and then they start realizing. Yes, he's coming up. The safety's gone. I take off. Safety doesn't go. I turn out and try to beat this guy. If he plays way out here, I'll turn back and come back inside. I'm just going to beat him, play basketball. But I want to make sure the safety stays. Safety doesn't stay at home, then I just go. Safety stays at home, I'm going to play basketball with him. And we've had some screw-ups. He turns in, quarterback thinks he's throwing out, throws it here when the quarterback should have been just throwing it out here. Should have been just throwing it out here. Why are we messing with that? We want to get it out here in space and get it out of his hand. What we're trying to say is that this linebacker is flying out, and he's going to be open. If he's flying out, he's flying over here to get him, he's going to be open. He's flying over the top, he's squat, he's going to be open. Not too many more routes. We can't do too many. We got to do it over and over and over and over and over, so they get on the same page.
Is there an indicator for who's the option, who's going to do the choice route?
On
any of the.
Well, it's automatically our slot guy unless we call F or back, and then the guy runs it out and F back does. This is a different, actually a whole route name-wise. This is just 50, the other's 55. This is 50, that'd be 50 up there. Same thing here with the back. Safety goes, now the back's going up the field. And the tight end is the number. We'll just two different ways, and then we'll shift and motion to get to that stuff. Try to add a little more diversity to it, to try to not make it so set, tendency oriented. We do a lot of trips, open and in motion back and run our choice route. I'll run the trips, being gun with the back set weak, run our trips, and then the number 3 trips guy runs the arrow cut, and the other guy is the choice guy. And it's the same type of thing. For our kids, for some reason, it seems been easier out of the twins because when we get the trips, we see different types of coverage, and then also every once in a while they're not. I'm not sure. We try to tell them, no. Who's the guy playing number 3 at the back? Now, first slot's the number 3. We're reading him. If that guy goes to arrow right now, that's what we like to run the arrow. Just go. Right now. Make him declare. That guy's playing a man-to-man. He's going to start chasing him. Now the slot guy's going to break in and replace. Get his guy's hips turned. And that's why our best receiver is our slot guy. You can picture that with the trips open. And then the back could be set, weak, wave, back left, blue to us, and he can run the seam and hold the safety. He can run the quick out and run the skinny post and hold the backside safety, some sort of even coverage. And it's the second receiver in, that's his route. Third receiver in's got the arrow. Second receiver on the call side's got the choice. That's how it works for us. Any other questions on that? You could probably, some of you guys probably doing it. Sounds like I tell you, yeah, it's been really good for us. A lot of fun with it. Yeah, it all changes when these guys, when the big gorillas get in here. Everything changes. And that's what we try to tell them. Hey, you got to get to the guys on the rock, and then we'll go. We run a lot of cover 0. And we'll run cover 0 though real tight. And we'll run cover 0 real soft. We're bringing everybody. Now we're like in deep zone matchup man. We're playing deep zones, and we'll play you deep man-to-man. Throw a little short stuff. We'll convey. Is this team going to respond to our bringing pressure by real quick, hot, trying to dump the ball, or not? And if they're not, then we're not going to take a chance and just like, do you see blitz, run the fade. Or we're going to play off at 8 to 10 yards and then still bring the house. If you're not going to run the little short stuff and try to hurt us that way, we'll play off. So we want to do it both ways. And then bring a lot of pressure that way because I don't want to let a good quarterback. John, was it years ago I heard that Elway's dad, it was Earl Bruce talking when he was at Ohio State. And they had, San Jose State had beat Stanford. Elway's dad was coaching at San Jose State. And San Jose State beat Stanford. John Elway's playing at Stanford. His dad's coaching at San Jose State. He gets beat. And then the next week Ohio State's playing him. Bruce told a story. San Jose State did nothing but bring pressure on him. Just constantly after him. And, I don't know all the stuff they did to try to keep them from taking off and running, but they were coming at them. And Elway's dad said, I know my son. He's a bright young quarterback. I know they got good coaching. If I sit back there and let him see, he's going to find open people, he's going to hit them. Now, I cannot let him get comfortable. Can't let him get comfortable. Ohio State, Bruce, they lost. So we got killed. We were Ohio State. San Jose State, what happened? We were going to sit back. We were going to be sound, safe, and sorry. We were going to play zone, match up, read releases, and do all this other stuff. And he just kicked him to death. And so I think you got to be able to do both. Hey, what's going to work? Be able to bring pressure or back off and make them be great at that. They're not real good at that.
During your practice week, how much time, 7-on-7?
Kids love to play. I know all the rules about practicing 2 hours. I've been practicing a long time. We do 7-on-7. I like to practice. And we do it over and over and over again.
You do it every day? Or?
No. We do Mondays, 7-on-7 on Mondays, and 7-on-7 on Tuesdays, and 7-on-7 on Thursdays. Because Tuesdays basic. Mondays for us is fundamentals. This is probably because I'm sloppy about that. I got away from that. We get in all those teams. So, hey, we are doing a scouting report, walkthrough, and we're going to practice Monday. We're going to do fundamentals. Every guy split up. Coaches have a scouting report. Make sure we go over that and work on all our fundamental stuff. The stuff we should be doing all the time. We're going to work man coverage. Our DBs are going to key in middle line scrimmage, tight end blocks down, slow read, fast react, do a tight end read drill, do a last tackle in line scrimmage read drill, do one-on-ones. We're going to do route releases, do cloud and sky. It'll take a while, but it's all half pads or shorts. But we're going to do fundamental stuff and play 7-on-7 both ways. And alignment, we never see alignment on Mondays other than our brief scouting report talk-up. And coach takes them and he goes the whole, they do all their stuff. And then on Tuesday, we have our game plan, and then we've worked some of that on Monday, and we finalize on Monday night. I don't have enough time. I don't know you guys, but by then we're kind of okay with that. And then Tuesday's offensive day. Part of the reason we did that was because of walk-on coaches and stuff that couldn't do splits. One guy couldn't make it, at certain times. So we just say, you know what? And we were getting off half and half. We're going to dedicate everything to offense. We do a little bit, like one period of defense. Just go back over scout report. Yeah, go back over scout report. Just remind them. They did Mondays both. So and then Wednesdays primarily defense. It's all defense. Maybe a little just reminder of what we did on our offense. And then Thursdays, we go ways on Thursdays. We go back through all our stuff on Thursday in shorts and stuff. Special teams, we do a special team a day. Try to do 2 on Mondays. Do them in the early hours. Coach handles all that. And we've been real good at blocking on some field goals and stuff. We really think that's important. That's been a savior for us. And he takes care of all that. He's scout. I'd like to have staff. He scouts all that up. By who's the weak wing back. Who's the guy who's going to be. He can suck her into stepping out and close it down. So we try to do at least 1 a day and 2 on Monday. And we're not getting them all with it. We always field goal every day. Oh yeah, we field goal PAT every day. We've been lucky. What happens? We get good field goal kickers from our soccer program. And I don't know if it's the smartest thing, but I was getting tired of losing games without a kicker. I said I got to find a kicker in our. We hired a new guy, Juan Contreras, who came in and he'd kicked at the Laverne College and played at Royal High School. And it's real good. We went to work with kickers and we were working on them. And he's coaching the soccer program. And he was saying the big deals. They don't want to be here 2.5, 3 hours. Stupid. They don't have to be here 2.5, 3 hours. That's all they do. And if they play another position, no, you play your position. But we had a kid this year who's going to Portland State who was the all-state kicker for Adrian Gonzalez. We need him about 45 minutes a day. He'd come out to our warm-ups, having to go to field goals and kickoff. Great leg. And he wasn't not practicing. He was over the soccer team. Just some club team or whatever that was with our soccer wasn't starting yet. He'd be over there. If we needed him, we'd call him back over. Adrian. Coach wants to go back over this, but we didn't make him be there. And I got him to come out. And then I think this year, that was his junior. This year, he probably would have stayed with us. But he wasn't even going to think about football if he was going to have to be there all that time. And then he got into it, loved it. He's got a great leg, he's accurate, kicks off the grass, and it's all schools paid for. And you get a guy, you get their area, you get a guy who's a threat. He kicked a 56.5-yarder. Every once in a while, kicking through the goalposts on a kickoff team. It's like the kickoff team doesn't have to work a whole lot. In fact, that was our problem. A couple times he shanked them. They had good returns. Why? Guys were lazy. They just anticipate, it's going to be in the end zone. Oh, shit. Where was do, because we have to do, I don't know you guys, but we have to do the blitz with the team after a while. The quarterback has to see all that. He has to feel the mess. You know, we do it with 7-on-7. We do linebackers and walls play, and we'll just get them, making sure we're going to the right guy. Mentally, this happens. Okay, we have a route, 53 route, tight end goes in over the middle, back swings, we got a curl, they blitz inside, we block the backside, motion over. Okay, we come back, inside blitz, got hot, tight over the middle, okay? Outside blitz, we got our back, and so we'll do that stuff. And that helps, but then we found out we have to do it with team. We have to do it, we have to stand back and tell our scout coach, okay, come with an inside blitz, their inside blitz, come with their outside blitz. You know, is it a combination? We have to do some of that. So we definitely need team to do that. We need team for goal line. We do goal line a little bit. Sometimes we have, and I'm still not sure, I'll be honest. I'm not sure what's best or not. I know we got to hit. I maybe get a better idea. We kind of play it by ear with each team, how much hitting we have to do and not do. Last 2 years, we haven't had to do tons in practice. Our guys wanted to hit. We had some good ball players wanted to hit. We scrimmage up with their Division II team 1 or 2 years ago every year. We scrimmage in. You know, they got 30, I don't know, 500, 3,600 kids. We had 15. You know, what we do, I always like scrimmaging because I can control the scrimmage, and Coach Salter's a good guy. We can control it. But guess what? Our guys found out we were friggin' hitting us. And our guys would hit. I mean, we knew we had a good team. You know, we couldn't play them consistently between two guys. But it was good for us. And actually, the last 2 years, we felt real comfortable with them. We would say, you know, these are 2 years we probably played them. You know, our line guys are pretty tough. I don't know because they got worn out, but, you know, other years, no. It's a real controlled scrimmage, real controlled. We're going to keep doing it with them. It's good for us. Any other questions? Appreciate it. Thank you for coming.